This is probably the question that confused me the most when I first started making sourdough as well. So this morning I'm just going to try and answer it while I'm getting ready. So when it comes to the hydration, what we're looking at is how much flour and water there is within the recipe and what the percentage of those two are. So with my recipe, I use a 65% hydration, which means that the amount of water that is in the recipe is 65% of the amount of flour that's in the recipe. So I use 500 grams of flour and I use 150 grams of starter. So the starter that I use is made with a 100% hydration because I use a 1:1:1 ratio, which means that 50% of the starter is made of water and 50% of the starter is made of flour. So that means that if I've got 500 grams of flour, I then have 75 grams of flour within the starter itself. I use 300 grams of water and I use 75 grams of water within the starter. That means that I have 375 grams of water, which is 65% of 575 grams of flour. So if you were to change your recipe and potentially have a higher or a lower amount of water within that, then you would just take the amount of water and then look at the percentage of that in reference to the amount of flour that you've used in your recipe.